Hi everybody, I'm Paddy Hunter Murphy, and this is the Senior Pickleball Tips Podcast, where we discuss everything pickleball as it relates to us seniors. Hello everyone, I'm with Susan Cohen of ProMotion Fitness. She's been working with people's fitness for 26 years, so she knows what she's talking about. And this is part 2 of my interview with her. In part 1, she went through the 5 main injuries and how to prevent them, which was with shoulders, elbows, lower back, knees, ankles and calves. And in part 2 here, we're now going to talk about what a good idea it is to have one's own daily regime of stretching to help us on the pickleball court. So, Susan. Now, I wanted to ask you a question. I suspect it's a jolly good idea to have a daily routine for each of us, to have an individual bespoke, if you want, daily routine that isn't too long. You don't want it an hour because you're never going to do it. But 5 minutes probably isn't really going to do much good. I don't know, would you agree a 15 to 20 minute daily routine is probably not a bad idea?
It is a phenomenal idea. And doing it on a regular basis, first of all, it's going to increase the habit of doing it, where you're almost going to feel off if you didn't do it, because it's the first 30 days of doing it to really kind of sink it into your system. Routines should include some flexibility, some strength, and agility. Kind of just, 5 to 10 minutes of each, depending upon your time of the day. And the things that you're going to do are going to depend more on your own body.
Yes.
You know that you have some low back and calf, so you want to make sure that you are definitely hitting those spots in your routine. And I would say the most important that I tell every senior I work with,
go on,
is if you only have 5 minutes, make sure you get your stretching in. That is number one, because our bodies are changing and we don't have the same elasticity. So we have to push that elasticity. We have to make ourselves flexible. It doesn't just happen like that 20 and 30-year-old where they just got it. So unless you continue to do that, you will just get much more tighter.
Very interesting. So stretching, if you do nothing else, do 5 or 6 or 7 minutes of stretching, folks. That's a very, very good point. And then if you can do another 5 or 6 or 7 minutes of something else, add it up to 15, add another minute, make it 15, that can really help you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you can do things that you like you can mix in, do some yoga, like in your case, doing down dog is really good, doing cat and camel will be really good. Of course, the ankle stretching is going to be essential for you, even if it's, if it's in the morning, you could do like the runner's stretch against the wall. But you're going to make sure that you hit those points. And then your middle can be, if you have a pre-existing shoulder problem, you're going to get in some shoulder strengthening. And then again, that agility is really important. And that's going to get you rocking and rolling for the day. It's going to, really get everything moving.
I mean, I know we're talking about Paddy here, but everyone has got their particular little niggles and strains. And it's important to find those stretches and exercises that suit you. And indeed, what I've done in my 15 minutes a day, do I do it every day? Probably not, but I try. But what I try and do in my 15 minutes a day, what I've added, interestingly, I went to the physio once because of my back and my calves. And he got me lying on the floor, knees up on my chin and rocking. And he said, try and do 25 of those a day. So I've just kind of plugged that into my daily routine, which for me seems to work. So I suppose everyone's got their thing. So how long is your daily routine, Susan? There we go.
So my daily routine varies. Always stretch. So my alarm goes off, and while I'm half asleep even, I'm laying in bed and I'm doing my hamstring stretch, my trunk rotation.
That's a good idea.
Loosening up my hips. So I'm kind of just there, but it's like during that wakening time. and really focus mostly on my back and my hips, because that's where I tighten the most. And then I get out of bed. And then later on in the day, I always have, my job is actually pretty active.
Yes.
So I really always get to fit in some exercise. But I also like to go to the gym and do a program. And that might happen like 2 to 3 times a week that I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
Between squeezing in pickleball and also family and dog and, life itself. So, but yeah, that is definitely, I usually do shoulders. My too. If I'm going to fit in something, well, actually shoulders and back. I always want to get in my shoulders and back.
Yeah,
for me.
interesting.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I do, which is a bit zany, is that when I'm standing around not doing anything, like for example, when I'm boiling the kettle, I do a few crazy things. I just sort of stand on one leg, and apparently standing on one leg is fantastic for you.
That is great.
I stand on my left leg, and then I sort of rock and roll a bit and just do what I can. And then the next time I boil the kettle, I'll stand on my right leg, and I'll try and stand on it as long as it takes to boil the kettle.
Okay, that's
so
good.
It's little things like that. If you add them
Yes.
into your daily routine, that's even I'm sure there's even stuff you can do when you're in a traffic jam in the car and things like that.
Neck stretches are great when you're in the car.
Yeah.
And it's funny, for the single leg, I always tell people you brush your teeth every day. So if you're brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, stand on one leg while you're brushing and sit on
Good
the other.
idea.
Because again, it's something you do every day.
I can see
Yeah.
I can see 95,000 members of Senior Pickleball Tips from now on brushing their teeth on one leg. I can imagine that. That's fantastic. All over the world, I can see that.
Right.
Susan, thank you so much. That was so brilliant, having a daily routine. So thank you for that. That's fantastic. And really like to see you again on the podcast to talk about other fitness things. So thank you so much for your time. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to meet you and talk about all this stuff that I'm so passionate about.
Thanks, Susan, so much for a great episode. So let's all of us try and have a 5, 10 or possibly a 15 or even 20-minute daily routine to stretch, to get our muscles going, and to give us a little more strength. Can help us, all us seniors. Now, listen out for another episode coming up from Susan about the kinds of things we should be doing before we start playing pickleball, which is dynamic exercises, and what we should be doing after we play pickleball, which is stretching. So look out for that episode. That will be coming to this podcast, Senior Pickleball Tips, quite soon. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the Senior Pickleball Tips podcast, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Now remember, we've got the Facebook group, we've got the seniorpickleballtips.com website, so please head on there if you want to be more involved. It would be great to see you. Okay, my Senior Pickleball Tips friends, paddle up, stay safe, and most importantly, have fun. Don't want to miss an episode? Then follow and subscribe to the Senior Pickleball Tips podcast. Find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Audible. Or even just ask Alexa. And please leave a rating and review. Okay, folks, we'll leave it there. See you on court. Bye for now.